Hi beautiful people, you've asked for it and here it is. This is a video to make the shortbread biscuits that I've posted, and you've asked for a video and here it is. You're gonna need a clean wrap to wrap the dough once you're done, to put it in the refrigerator and shape it to however form you want it. You're gonna need 2 cups and a quarter cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of sugar. You're gonna need a big bowl to mix everything up. You're gonna need butter. This is the one that I use. I love this one from Pick and Pay. And another thing that I love about this, it has measurements there for me in grams, so it's easy to cut precisely. You're gonna need some chocolate. This is the chocolate that I love from Lind, 70% cocoa. You're gonna need 2 slabs, and then that is the ones that I've chopped already. Chocolate is an alternative option. You don't have to put it. You can have the biscuit just without the chocolate, but just to be extra, the chocolate adds a beautiful flavor. So you're going to need 170 grams of butter. So that's 1 grams, and 170 should be around there. So that's how much butter you'll be needing. So you can just go on and cut it out. So add the butter in there. Just chop it up a little bit. A little bit. Then you add your half a cup of sugar. Then mix it up. So you mix the sugar and the butter until nice and soft, and you add the chocolate into the flour, and then you put everything in there. And then you start mixing. So now, as you can see, the crumbs are starting to form, but I want to make sure that I have incorporated all the butter and the flour together. There we are. We have our crumbs, as you can see. Now it's time to transfer this into a clean surface and form it into a dough. So you transfer everything into a clean surface. Now you see there's still some bit of butter in there, so make sure you go in there to clean out all of that butter. Yeah. And make sure, guys, you have very clean hands. I've washed my hands already. They're nice and clean. Also, stay safe. Sanitize your hands at all times. So this is what you do. So the butter helps to bind everything together, and the sugar as well plays a part in the binding process. So you bind this until it forms a nice dough shape. As you can see, it's starting to form and it's starting to come all together. Just need to work it out till everything, okay, let me take this out of the way, until everything forms nicely. See? So you can form one big roll, or you can separate it and form two instead of having one. Okay, lovies, once you're done shaping your dough, you can shape it into a rectangular prism, or you can shape it into a round shape if you want round biscuits or rectangular biscuits like mine. Then your cling wrap, you cut it. So mine comes with a cutter already, so you cut it to however size you want. So we take our cling wrap to wrap our dough. So now you should have a well formed and well shaped dough. Then you just wrap it there, then you close the ends, nicely tuck it in. There we go. Okay, this is the problem with cling wrap. That happens, but hey, it's life. We can maneuver everything. So once you've done wrapping your dough, you will place it in the freezer. I like to place mine in the deep freezer because it's much quicker for me, and for the dough also to set and become nice and firm. So I'll see you on the flip side. So you put your dough in the freezer for 30 minutes, not longer than that, and then you take it out once it's firm. See you in a bit. Welcome back, lovelies. Now this has been in the freezer for 30 minutes. Now it's ready to be cut and cooked. So during this time you must preheat your oven on 180, and you're gonna bake these for 10 minutes. And if you want them lightly brown on top and crunchy, max 25 minutes, depending on how well or how much heat your stove has. You have to watch them because they burn very quickly. And also, now we come to the time of cutting. You can have a normal school ruler or a kitchen ruler. If you have one, you can use that. Just to be exact on spacing, because you need to be 1 centimeter apart. So we're gonna use the ruler to guide us so we can get exact sizes. So the ruler just helps you to make sure you have a 1 centimeter space in between. If you don't have a ruler, it's fine. You can wing it with your eye, with your instinct, you know. Don't have to be that accurate. There we go. There we go. So out of this whole one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have about 22 to 23 biscuits that I will come out of this one, and I still have another one. I'm just chilling outside the freezer. So now what you need is your baking tray. So I'll be using this one. You don't have to apply butter on the tray. If you want to, you can apply it just a little bit, but you can just put them as they are because they already have enough butter not to stick. And also make sure you space your biscuits well enough, because they're gonna expand once you bake them. So to prevent them being all together when they bake, space them enough on the baking tray, because they're gonna expand and you don't want them being cooked all together. There we go. So I'm gonna put this in my oven and then we'll see you after this is done. So I wanted to show you these. I've cooked for precisely 20 minutes and they are ready. And yeah, so when you cook for 25 minutes they become slightly brown but a bit more darker compared to these ones that have been kept in the oven for precisely 20 minutes.